Hey, my name is Professor William Corder, and I am the instructor for your Physical Geography and the Environment 101, number 04761, in this 14-week format that's going to run from February 20th through June 4th in this spring 2022 semester. I'm going to tell you how to access your Canvas course and a few things about our class. So here's what we do. You type in sac.edu, like we have up here, sac.edu, and this page or a very similar page is going to show up. When that happens, you come over here and you click on Canvas, and you'll be brought to this login page for Canvas. If you click on that yellow tab and enter your information, what's going to happen is your Canvas dashboard is going to show up. Now, this is my Canvas dashboard, so it looks different from yours because I'm the instructor, but it'll be something like this. Then you come down here and you find your class. There's your class right there. Geography 101, 04761. If you click on that, the class is going to open up. And we are now on the Canvas homepage for this class. You can see right here, it says start here, probably a good place to start. If you click on that, some information about the class, a little video about physical geography. I'm going to come back over here to home. And you can see there's also Welcome to Physical Geography and the Environment 101. Yes, this is similar to start here. It is. If you want to see, you don't believe me? Don't believe me. No, there it is. It's very similar to that start here. The school builds in redundancy into these Canvas course shells, so that's why that's there. Let's go over here on the left-hand side, click on the syllabus. The syllabus will automatically open for you. There's also a document here if you want to click on it and print it. I'm going to go through a little bit about the syllabus, but know that there is a quiz in Module 1 on the syllabus. So you can see here's the class right here. And disclaimer, the instructor, which is me, reserves the right to modify this syllabus course overview if needed. Here's my contact information. The best way to contact me is via email because I'm not really going to be in my office. We're going to have office hours. We're going to work it out where we're going to do it through Canvas on Big Blue Button. But there's my email address, corder_bill@sac.edu. The phone number is my office phone number. Again, I'm not really going to be there very often, so it's probably not the best way to get a hold of me. Here's course name, description, format, the textbook. So the textbook or textbooks, depending on how you want to look at it, are free if you want to use the free online textbooks. You could buy a textbook if you want and send me a screenshot of it, and I'll tell you whether it's an acceptable textbook or not. Just read this information on it. I'm not going to test you directly on the textbook. The textbook is used as supplement in this class. Then you can see course placement and transferability, DSPS statement. If you're a DSPS student, please send me the documentation as quickly as possible so that we can accommodate you. Student learning outcomes, course objectives, course topics. There's 4 sections in this class, Section 1, Section 2, Section 3, and Section 4. Each section ends with an exam, okay? Then you can see attendance, course grading. First look, basically we have a straight scale, okay? Straight normal scale. And then there's 4 100-point multiple choice exams, 8 video homework assignments, a syllabus quiz, 9 discussion boards. This is how you're going to build your grade in this class. No exams will be dropped. No video homework assignments will be dropped. The syllabus quiz will not be dropped. No discussion board assignments will be dropped. There are no makeups, retakes, or redos on any grade assignments. And a 0 will be assigned for all exams, video homework assignments, or discussion boards not completed. Then notice we have a schedule here. This is Section 1. Remember, there's 4 sections in the class. Module 1, and then the dates, and you can see what's going to be required of you in Section 1, Module 1, and those dates. And then Section 1, Module 2, you can see what's required in Module 2, and then Section 1, Module 3, then Section 1, Module 4 is where you have your first exam, which is Section 1 exam. Then we start Section 2, Module 5, and then the dates, and then an exam, and then Section 3, and then so on like that. That's the way we get through the class. Then you can see there's also this auto-opening suggestions for the successful completion of geography. You are also going to be quizzed on these 12 bullet points. There I am right there, instructor contacts, the same stuff as before. Instructor bio, emailing me. Please read through this before you email me so that we have an appropriate email relationship. Course description, discipline description, required materials. I mean, it's sort of required. And then student learning objectives. Good. Take a look at all that stuff. Home over here. We're back to the home page. I'm going to click on modules next. When you click on modules, hopefully they show up at some point. Now look, remember, this is a little bit different from yours because I'm the instructor, but it'll be something like this. Here's the course information module. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click through the first 5 of these pages right here, because once you hit Canvas Course Tour, everything down after that in this course information module is stuff that's just built in by the school. But I'm going to show you stuff that I put on here. So if you click on Welcome to the course, okay, Physical Geography, here's some information about it. Click on Next. Okay, it's the syllabus. I told you there's some redundancy that's built in. Click on Next down at the bottom again. Brings you to instructor contacts, more about how to contact me. Some of it's redundant. Click on Next. Now you come to Communication Plan. Again, I would read through this, but a lot of this is redundant again. And then Next again. And we come to Course Policies. Okay, so make sure you read that stuff, and then you're kind of ready to go for the class. Come back over here to Modules. Now I'm going to go to Module 1. This is where the class actually starts. So first, quickly take a look at Module 1. All right, and you can see that this is an indented space, this is indented, this is indented, this is indented. All of those indented spaces are graded assignments. If it's not indented at all, in most cases it is tied directly to the lecture or what's going to happen in the module. So you can see that there are 4 of them, but notice they're not all due at the same time. The syllabus and suggestions for successful completion of geography is due on the 26th of February, as is the discussion board, but the 2 video homework assignments are due on March 5th. So you get 2 weeks to do those. Then each one of these is related to the lecture. Anytime you see more about, that's exactly what it is. It's more about a subject, in this case, the geographic grid. You do not need to watch the more abouts if you don't want to. They are just that. They're to give you more information from a different person who is not me. And by doing that, you get kind of a different perspective on things. And you can see that in Module 2, we have basically the same format. And you can see here's another more about there, right? And then a couple more abouts here. So let me go back up here to Module 1, and I'll go through a little bit of it. So if we click on Module 1, please click on the introduction, read through this a little bit, watch these 2 videos that I've made for you explaining what's going to happen. Then you can click on Next, and it will bring you to Welcome to Physical Geography and the Environment, a little explanation. Again, that video is in another place as well. Now we come to the first quiz, so the syllabus quiz. Please, on all quizzes, exams, and discussion boards, read the instructions before you begin. It tells you everything you need to know in terms of the time frame and how much time you have to do it, all of that. And notice in this case, it's from February 21st at 12 a.m. through February 26th at 11:59 p.m. Okay. Then if we click on Next again, we reach Textbook versus Professor, explains a little bit about the textbook and me. And then we have the first discussion board, Lessons from the Pandemic in this case. Please read through this. And then once you do that, when you are going to post your reply, you click on Reply. This will open up. You type in some stuff here. You type something in, blah, 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 blah. Okay. And then you would click over here on Post Reply, and then it will post it. And you'll be able to see yours and everyone else's. I'm not going to post, so I'm going to click Cancel. But that's the way you do it every time. But you cannot see anybody else's posts until you post yourself. And then you reply to somebody as well. Then you can see here's the first of the video homework quizzes, which is called the Habitable Planet #2 Atmospheric Quiz. Again, read through the instructions, and then you take the quiz down at the bottom. But notice what you're going to do is click on that link, and this video is going to open up. The video is professionally captioned, and if you click on that, the video will start. You watch the video, and then you're going to answer questions on that video. Okay, come back over here to Next. Click on that again. Same thing for Earth Reveal #1 Down to Earth quiz. And if you click on that link, it will open up for you. Here's the video. These videos are like 28 minutes long. You watch the video and you're just answering questions on it. The questions on the quiz are in the order that you're going to see them in the video. Okay. Let me come back over here to modules. Scroll down a little bit. There we go. Now I want you to see this. Every one of the modules that has lectures in it, the modules that have exams do not have lectures. Let me show you, for example, in Module 4. The only thing that's there is the exam, all right? But in Module 1, for example, it says Section 1, Module 1, Terms and Concepts. If I click on this and open it up, notice these are the terms and concepts that you need to get out of this module. Now, these terms are all in alphabetical order. They're not in the order you're going to experience them as you go through, but these 4 bullet points are indeed in the order you are going to encounter them in the lectures. If I go back over here, right after that, right there, we start the class. So Introduction to Physical Geography and the Environment, the Earth System. And if you click on that, there's a little blurb about it, and then you watch this video. And that video will introduce the class and what's going to happen. And then we can go to the video that follows that. This is not going as quick as I would hope it would go, but that's all right. You know, it's a learning process. And that is geometry of degrees. So we're going to do a little geometry. It's not hard. It's just, you know, I'm calling it geometry. And that's what you do. You watch each one of those lectures and pick up that information that's from the terms and concepts. And then we're at Module 2 here, Section 1, Module 2, Terms and Concepts. And so out of Module 2, this is what you need to get. Now, what's going to happen is once you understand this stuff, when we get to Module 4, that's when you're going to have an exam. And you're going to have an exam on the terms and concepts that you find in each one of those modules. And you get the information from the lectures. Now, you can use those free textbooks to also look that material up. Click out of this and come back over here, and you will see that once we get to Module 4 and we have our first exam, which is based on the terms and concepts of Modules 1 through 3, then we start Section 2. And in Section 2, we have module introduction and then a discussion board and 2 more videos to watch. And you can see Section 2, Module 5, terms and concepts. And then you watch these. Remember, the more abouts, you do not have to watch the more abouts just to help you out a little bit. And then Module 6, here we go again. Section 2, Module 6, terms and concepts. Okay? That's the way we go through the class. And we click over to home. If you have any questions, feel free to email me. Let's have a great semester.